everyone, Miles J here. Today, without any of your help, I'm going to be solving the mystery of the missing golden hair from ChinaLaceWig. We've conceived, we've believed, we've achieved, we've Weview. The first thing I did, look up the color, name, and make of this wig. I knew it was a ChinaLaceWig. They sent me tissue, but still, I had so much more to find out. And by using hints from other weavologists and glimpses from other eyewitnesses, I've been able to put this information together for us all today. This is called Ombre Color Invisible HD Lace Body Wave 360 Lace Wig CF230. The hair length, 20 inches. The hair density, 150%. The hair color is ombre color, but really it's just black into a golden illustrious blonde. A strawberry blonde, if you will, or maybe a honey blonde. The cap size is large, which is 22.75 inches around the head. Everything you're about to hear from this point on is top secret information. I'm wearing the wig now. This is how I styled her.
Now, don't let the picture fool you. The hair looks nice, glowy, and shiny, but the ends were a little bit more dry. I tried to brush them out to see if anything would change. It didn't. So let's just get straight into washing and conditioning. First, I use my favorite shampoo, and I scrub the hair lightly and delicately, as you can pull hair out if you scrub too harshly. Then I wash the shampoo out. You have to make sure that all of it's out, or else you might end up killing the hair. Now I'm filling my sink up with water. Then I add a dollop of my favorite conditioner before I gently place my wig in the mixture. After leaving that in the sink for some time, approximately 15 to 20 minutes, I pulled it out and then I started to air dry and blow dry. I air dried for 10 minutes and I blow dried for 5. Shampooing and blow drying the hair is going to make it a little bit poofy. So in order to tame that frizz, I'm going to use a drop. Just a drop of my favorite hair oil. This is before the hair oil. Now, this is after. Of course, after a little bit of hair straightening. To further reduce the appearance of that frizzy texture, I'm also going to be cutting a little bit of the ends off. Just a little bit. A little tiny bit. If you cut it a little crooked, it's okay. You can go back and fix it later. Nothing is that pertinent. So now I'm just plucking out the part, just using my little tweezers right there to try and make sure all that extra hair is out of there and make sure all those little black dots are gone from that part. And then I'm going to section off the hair and get ready for curling. I love to curl hair. It's my favorite to curl it inwards. And yes, as you'll see, my technique right here, I'm just reusing my little wand, curling iron wand, and curling it inwards like that and slowly pulling it out to reveal a beautiful, gorgeous, shiny, amazing curl. And I just keep doing this all around the hair like the legend that I am. And then I add just a touch of got-to-be glued hairspray to really seal that curl in while I go around the wig and curl the rest of the hair. Then I fan the hair to quickly set the hairspray. Now, the whole head is done! Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful those curls are once I brush them out. Oh, shiny, voluminous, bouncy, beautiful. Oh. Next, I'm going to take my hair putty. This is Gatsby, a Japanese brand. I don't know why I have this. Oh, I know why. It's because of Krishna. But anyway, I'm just gonna drag it through this girl's hair. Oh, calm down, Karen. You know that didn't hurt. I didn't have any dry shampoo, so I opted for spray mousse. I'm using this to give the hair volume and to also help my back combing process. Then I use my hair dryer to help dry the spray mousse before I went in for back combing. Then I'm just going to go in and start back combing for volume, or teasing, as the kids like to say nowadays. Now, I know I am not really doing these pin waves right, but I just wanted to give it a try, see how it held up and if it would hold up, and it kind of did. It really went off. Now it is time to cut that lace off. I'm just taking my little mini scissors and cutting all around the hairline and coloring on the inside of the lace to help match with my scalp, using my own foundation and my own setting powder that are in my shade. Ah, isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, now it's time to powder. I'm using my favorite Fenty powder. I don't remember what the powder name is, but it is a little on the orange side, and that helps bring warmth and help blend it into the rest of my scalp. And now I'm just hairspraying my scalp with a little bit of Got2b to help adhere that lace portion on. I'm putting on the wig. Oh, it looks so beautiful and blended already. Can you believe that? This is in 4K, guys. Like, look at that. Look at these pins. Okay, you can kind of see the indentation on that top one, but the middle one, ooh, that one went off. That one went off the hardest. Okay, this one, all right, it's an exception. I normally don't like this side of the hair because, you know, it is the less glamorous side. But, yeah, as you can see, I'm just brushing it out with my teaser brush, and I'm just admiring the results. And that is it.
No, I didn't get the perfect wave. I feel like it was my first real time trying to do any sort of style like this, so I have to be honest, it was quite difficult and it took a lot of time. I am up right now at 1:56 in the morning. If I seem a little bit out of it, it's because I kind of am. This was a challenge for sure. These brows were definitely a challenge too. All that being said, I enjoy this hair color. It's a bit different in the fact that it's got an orange warm undertone, and I wish the root was brown. Can we normalize having brown hair? Like chocolate brown tones? I don't know why that is so difficult to find. Maybe making brown hair is actually a lot more difficult than it seems. I haven't tried and I should try. I will try. But as it pertains to this wig right now, I like the color. And that, my friends, is how I found and styled this wig. This wig also came to me with bleach knots and pre-plucked edges. Who would have known? I mean, the pre-plucked edges, I could have guessed. I always go back in and pluck it just a little bit more because, you know, it just still be looking a little stiff, a little rough around the edges sometimes, or it doesn't quite fit my actual hairline nicely or my new hairline nicely. So there's always little adjustments here and there that I end up doing, such as this part. Like, this part wasn't that visible before, and there were also a little bit of black knots in there that I plucked out to make the seam a little bit more seamless, but it probably doesn't look that way on camera because this is a very high definition camera. You could probably see the nice little fishnet design in my lace, but if you can't, cool. I love that for me. Something I do want to talk about though is this hair quality. I don't know if it is actually the hair quality or the fact that it just naturally happens to most of these wigs after I wash them, but it got really frizzy after a while and it was kind of hard to straighten back into something more sleek and shiny. And the processing of this hair really dried it out. And you can kind of tell. I added a lot of hairspray to this, so you probably can't tell right now. Even when I first opened it and brushed it out, it was still a little frizzy. Get your conditioner ready. She is kind of dry, or get your oils ready, whatever you like to do to your wigs to make sure they're nice and smooth and healthy looking. So that is my biggest complaint of this wig, is that it just needs a little bit more moisture, a little bit more tender loving moisture in the dyeing process. The fact that it came with bleach knots actually made it a lot easier for me to style this wig. So now that I found the golden wig, what do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna give it to the authorities? Give it back to the people that own it? Of course not. It's mine now. All in all, I'm gonna have to give this 4 Carmen Sandiegos out of 5. It's decent hair. The hair quality is workable, but for the price point of $227, I think the quality of this hair should be exceptional. Curling it obviously hides that, and adding a lot of hairspray obviously hides that, but I do love the color of this hair though. It's absolutely immaculate. It goes beautifully with my skin tone.
Now it's time for my obligatory ponytail test. Since this is a 360 lace wig, I'm going to put it on my head and see if it looks good all the way around 360. So I just want to check and see if it's good in the back. And as you can see, there are a little bit of baby hairs back there, so you can lay them down if you want to. I didn't in this particular case, but they are there. So if you see, I'm just pulling them down right now to kind of hide the band, the strap, okay, the elastic straps and all the innards of the wig. And yes, so this is how it looks. It looks nice. If I put some hairspray down there, it'll look even nicer, I'm sure. But, you know, I was lazy that day and wanted to go to bed, so...
Now that you've seen the review, here's a little hairography for you. Thank you so much to ChinaLaceWig for sponsoring today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And until next time, it's been me, Miles J. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Until next time.